We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the opener of this 3-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Matt Barnes, a native of Connecticut, will be doing the pitching in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Yeah, Matt, his last one wasn't very good, mainly because of control issues. Walked 5 batters in his last start, and he certainly can't do that in this one here, or he's going to come out on the short end of this one.
So digging in now, Andrew Velasquez. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The shortstop, number 88.
He's set and the pitch. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Now the 2-0. Nope. 3-0. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. Here it is on 3-0. And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
So striding in, Ramon Urias. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch on its way. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, Dero, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
The 1-1. Velasquez aboard here at first with nobody out. In the dirt here, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw, and that's going to move that runner into scoring position now.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
Fouled away.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
That is third.
So here's Trey Mancini. He was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope. Count 1-0.
The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
That is 4. the third baseman.
And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. This is a pitcher he's had some good success against in his career. He's hitting over 350 against him in a pretty good amount of at-bats. You can bet they're both aware of that, and we'll see who gets the better of who today.
Here comes the first pitch. Renato Nunez stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to end the inning. Network.
One of the things that jumps, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks around in this one.
Here now is Rafael Devers. Stewart has logged upwards of 100 innings of work on the mound. And with into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and that's the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate, Ketel Marte.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
The numbers: 282 to start play, 9 homers, and 38 runs batted in. The windup and the 0-1.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up, and that's the second out.
Batting third, the designated hitter, JD.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
First pitch on its way. Down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Another one sent foul. Here's another 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. I got to count 2-2.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Standing in, Dwight Smith Jr. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's 1 for 4.
Dwight Smith Jr.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey.
Hit hard up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, DJ Stewart.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
The numbers coming in. He's at 255, 10 home runs, and 28 RBIs. Ready with the 0-1. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
To the plate now, Zach Green, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit on the ground to third. Devers gloves it. One there. Relay to Aguilar. The double play, and that retires the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Into the box, Xander Bogaerts, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts. 29 home runs for him on the year. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
So now to the plate, Jesus Aguilar. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. No outs, nobody on. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
To 2-2 now. And the pitch.
I got 3-2.
Due next is the dangerous Jay Bruce. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter, but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
Here's Jay Bruce now. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. A runner at first with no outs here. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Batting 7. No left fielder. Marwain Gonzalez.
Here's Marwyn Gonzalez now. He had a homer in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1, and that's lifted the other way out to left. Nunez will put this one away, and the side is retired. Red Sox get a run on the solo shot by the X-Man, Xander Bogaerts. We've played 2. Now 1-0 Boston. New inning set to get underway, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Taylor Tremell.
Tremell.
From the stretch, and this is off the corner and low. Ball 1. The 1-0. Hit high and deep to left field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting 9. The catcher, Cisco.
Stepping in, Chance Cisco, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Striding into the box, Andrew Velasquez. He drew a walk his first time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning continues. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. It remains 1-0.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And that's taken high for a ball that's full now, 3-2. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Coming to the plate now, Yolmer Sanchez. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. That's in there on the outer half, 1-2 now. Fastball in the dirt, and that's going to get away. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
Weak grounder down the line at third. Throw won't get him at first, an infield single, and it's first and third now.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Rafael Devers is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. He went down swinging to start the home first. 0-1 count. Here it comes.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Devers is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
1 and 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
Fouled off. Hit out towards second. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Now batting.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Into the box now, Ketel Marte, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 delivery.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Here's the 1-1. This is flared out towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
1 gone here in the Boston third. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
First and second now, 1 man out. Grounded up the first baseline. Reined in. There's 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
The batter,
that was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
He's got it, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Red Sox settle for just the 1. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Red Sox lead it 2-0. Standing in, Ramon Urias.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
No balls and 1 strike. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The set and the 1-0 pitch.
2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Two balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3. Renato Nunez will be next. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And that's going to fall for a base hit. They'll get it in quickly to the second baseman, so it's runners at the corners now with nobody out.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
And here's Renato Nunez. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, that's a good piece of hitting, D-Roll, right there. Takes the pitch away and just goes ahead and slaps it to the opposite field.
Yeah, just grabbed himself an RBI right there. Didn't try and do too much. Took what the pitcher gave him, and it worked out.
At the plate, Dwight Smith Jr. And it seems like maybe they're starting to get to the guy on the mound a bit now.
Yeah, and that could be a sign that he's starting to wear down a little bit, Matt. The first thing to go when you're getting tired is usually your command. So even if you're throwing strikes, they might be a little bit more hittable than they were earlier in the game.
All right, something to keep an eye on if he remains in the game much longer. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Well, there you go. Another hit surrendered. And I think he's just run into a wall out there on the mound. These batters aren't looking like they're getting fooled anymore.
In now, DJ Stewart, as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. Off speed pitch here, but it dips below the knees, evening us at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
1 ball.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Look out, that one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Mark Avila takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Mark Avila.
Zach Green will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. He's set and the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Devers has it to second for 1. On to first, and how about that for an entrance? 1 pitch, 2 outs, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 4 hits here. No errors, and 1 man left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 2-2. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
The first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that 2-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Pitch on the way. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
The right fielder, number 10, Jay Bruce.
At the plate, Jay Bruce, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And this one misses to Bruce as he moves out in front. It's 2-1.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
2-2 is our score. Leadoff man aboard at first here with nobody out. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2. Marwyn Gonzalez will be next. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Gonzalez.
At the plate, Marwyn Gonzalez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 0-1 on its way.
1-1.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Tremell has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
So first and second with one man gone, and that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli. He's set. Here it comes.
0-1's the count.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point.
That's a ball.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The 2-1 home. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. Aguilar rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Brandon Bailey answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Brandon Bailey.
Into the box, Yolmer Sanchez, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. And they're runners at the corners now. 1-0 home.
Ball, that's just out.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he'll pull into second with one away. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout. So it's bases loaded, one away, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And he's going to get in there at the plate to make it a 5-2 lead now.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Martinez.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Three runs already home here. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Well, that curveball was really a hanger, and that's not a good sign. He's got to get back on track. He needs that release point to get out front and get the ball down in the zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Full count, 3-2.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
1-1 the count. One and one the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Here's the 2-1. Hit hard to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. We played 4 full. Boston's out in front 5-2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They currently have more than 1 hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
Thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next, it'll be the outfielder, Taylor Tremell.
Taylor Tremell.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey.
Fouled away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bruce on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Chance Cisco.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Cisco. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here it comes. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. Just hung in there on that one. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Standing in now, Andrew Velasquez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in its last at bat. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. Velasquez, a 5'8" switch hitter, is a guy that many are speculating could be traded at some point coming up, and rumors are saying that Tampa Bay may have interest in acquiring him if the right deal could be reached.
Hey, this is what every team looks to acquire come trade deadline. Controllable years and young talent, and this guy fits both those categories.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
Stepping in now, Ramon Urias, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
The first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Now the pitch.
Yeah.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Tremell is under this one. And he's got it for out number 1.
Now batting.
So one away here with the bases empty. And stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter Jay Bruce. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Marwain Gonzalez.
Now at the plate, Marwyn Gonzalez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way.
Nope, ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Two out, nobody on. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. The 2-1 home. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox, and it remains 5-2. Striding in, Trey Mancini. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Trey Mancini.
Now here's the pitch.
Nope.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now the pitch. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. High and deep to left center field. And it bangs off the monster. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
So now to the plate, Renato Nunez, and he fouls this one off. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get in the chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box now, Dwight Smith Jr.
He swings and sends it on a line to right center.
And this is into the gap for his third hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as a run also comes in to score, making it a two-run ball game.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. In now, DJ Stewart.
And it's grounded just foul down the line.
He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Comes set with the 0-1. Ground, and this will kick off the third base bag. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. The relay, and they won't get an out here, but the trade-off will be that by hitting the bag, it may very well have prevented a run from scoring.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a two-bagger.
Into the box, Zach Green, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A ball and a strike. Second and third here, one man out. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only one run.
Darwinzon Hernandez
comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
Taylor Tremell will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Slider finds the zone for a strike. He's set. The 0-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here, as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
At the plate now, Chance Sisco, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Here's the 1-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll be a base hit and an RBI as well, as it ties our ball game at 5-5.
Boy, there are big RBIs and big base hits, Dero, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always wanted to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Look out. A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
2 down, runners at first and second. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Payoff pitch on its way. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6, and we are all tied 5-5. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Francisco Cervelli. First offering on its way. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Ground ball right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Now batting, second baseman, Yolmer.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And moving into the batter's box next will be Yolmer Sanchez. From the stretch. And a rare display of small ball here as he puts this one down. To second for one. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Digging in, Rafael Devers. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. Here comes the first pitch. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Big curveball right down the middle for strike number 2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Now a throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Right to him. 1 there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Red Sox go down quietly. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Michael Feliz is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 46, Michael Feliz.
Now at the plate, Ramon Urias. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Ramon Urias.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 16, Trey Mancini.
Coming to the plate now, Trey Mancini. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Pitch on the way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Sanchez is up with it, and there's out number 2.
Now batter, the third baseman, Renato Nunez.
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Renato Nunez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
0-1 the count. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Fouled off. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Dwight Smith Jr. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Three and 0 now.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit, a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Not a good 3-0 swing as he was well behind the fastball there.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Here comes the payoff pitch, and it's fouled away. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. This remains a 5-all ball game. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte.
The center fielder, Ketel Marte.
First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's going to get through into left. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A 1-0 delivery.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
Michael Rooker comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Now pitching for the Orioles, number 62, Michael Rooker.
Xander Bogaerts will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. First and second here with nobody out. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
To the plate now, Jesus Aguilar. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Lifted in the air out to right. Mancini is there. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 10, Jay Bruce.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Jay Bruce. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Oh, inside.
Ready with the 1-0. Fouled away. Two men are on with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Here's the 1-2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
The 2-2 pitch. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. But they'll get the out at first anyway. And that, rather bizarrely, will end the inning. Boston strands a couple. This ball game still tied 5-all. Josh Taylor has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 72, Josh Taylor.
All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, DJ Stewart.
Number 24.
Pitch on the way. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. So stepping in, Zach Green. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
2 balls and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Three and one.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
So coming to the plate, Taylor Tremell. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming, here it is.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
The 0-1 on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Taylor Tremell goes down for out number 2 in the top half. So now to the plate, Chance Sisco, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. The pause and the 0-2, and the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Orioles leave 1. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and coming forward is the switch hitting outfielder Marwyn Gonzalez.
Marwain Gonzalez.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-0 home. And he fouls this one off. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Fastball well outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Count remains 2-2. Here's the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Skied into straightaway right. Mancini moving back. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, Francisco.
Ready once again, Francisco Cervelli. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Bases are empty, one man out. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Now the 2-1.
Ball 3.
One thing to take note of is how these last two batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Up next for the Red Sox, the second baseman.
Into the box now, Yomer Sanchez. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Here's the 0-2. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
In now, Rafael Devers. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He was a double play victim last time around. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Two and 1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Two and 1. Here it is. 2-2.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 2-2.
3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1. This remains a 5-all ball game. Trevor Hildenberger will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Hildenberger.
Andrew Velasquez will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Now here it comes. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Change up low, 2-0.
2-0.
Two balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing.
Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
At the plate, Ramon Urias, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. The 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Sanchez will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Up next for the Orioles, the right fielder, Trey Mancini.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Trey Mancini. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1. Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
0-2.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gonzalez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, the third baseman, Renato Nunez.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
One and 0. Here it is. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And the go-ahead runs across to score from second as they take the lead 6-5.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Dwight Smith Jr. is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Liner towards second, and that'll get down for a base hit.
He doubled up on that one, Danny. Back-to-back changeups. Nice job by the batter right there, staying on that pitch.
That's one of the things that this pitcher will do, though, Mark. His changeup is so good, he's not afraid to throw it back-to-back pitches.
Into the box now, DJ Stewart. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That's wide, 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Bruce will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Orioles settle for 1. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. The Orioles lead it 6-5. Arnold Aristi is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Number 17.
Ketel Marte will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. Aristi, a 6'3" left-hander. This is his first year at the big league level. The 1-2. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left, and we are tied again.
What a swing right there, picking up the boys, bottom 9, down 1, and you come through in a huge way to tie the game and give yourself a chance to win this one.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Martinez.
Now here's the pitch. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. Right on it there, but this is foul over toward the first base dugout. And a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
At the plate now, Xander Bogaerts. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next two guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
To the plate now, Jesus Aguilar. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Heading out towards shallow right. Mancini is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are all even at 6 apiece. Now at the plate, Zach Green, 0-for-3 with an RBI in this one.
The first baseman, Zach Green.
First delivery to him on the way.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the ninth, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he lays out, but he can't make the play. We'll do it again. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Misses, ball 2. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Digging in now, Taylor Tremell. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. The 1-1 pitch. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. To second for 1, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball, so they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Here's the first pitch. Chance Cisco is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
The 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but None of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Into the box, Andrew Velasquez. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. There are two gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. And he misses again, 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
The count now at 2-1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. One left for the Orioles. Weir's still tied 6-6. Stepping into the box, Jay Bruce. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Jay Bruce.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And it's fouled away. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Marwyn Gonzalez will be next. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
In now, Marwyn Gonzalez. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Mancini is there, 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Francisco.
At the plate, Francisco Cervelli. First offering on its way. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Softly hit toward the hole. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Score remains tied 6 apiece. Justin Anderson takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 38, Justin Anderson.
11th inning set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, Ramon Urias.
The second baseman, Ramon Urias.
Here comes the first pitch. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball one. Hit hard towards center, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So the leadoff man reaches base safely here in extra innings.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Standing in now, Trey Mancini, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. The 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Renato Nunez is on deck. And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Cesar Avila will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Renato Nunez. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Here's the first pitch.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find a strike zone in the worst way.
The 1-0. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. There's one. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight.
Designated hitter, Dwight Smith Jr.
Now at the plate, Dwight Smith Jr. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with 1 away. Here's the first pitch. Runners breaking for the plate. And a late squeeze attempt, and it looks like it's going to work. And he's out on the tag. But they do grab the lead on the run that scored away from the play. So a gutsy call there, as that takes some serious stones to call the suicide squeeze this late in the game, but the go-ahead run comes in to score. Digging in, DJ Stewart trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
0-1.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
Here's the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, number 11 for him on the season, as they jump ahead by 3.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Juan Nicasio, a 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Nick Castillo. Now batting, the first baseman.
Stepping in now, Zach Green, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1-0 pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. And there's ball 2 now. Two out, nobody on. Grounded back up the middle. Gloved by Bogaerts. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being the big home run. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. The Orioles are on top 9-6. Cesar Avila stays in the game after pinch hitting, and he'll be patrolling right field.
Number 26, Cesar.
Paul Fry takes the mound in a safe situation as he'll try and make sure this one doesn't reach the 12th.
Paul Fry.
Set now for the bottom of the 11th, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Yolmer Sanchez.
Sanchez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
At the plate, Rafael Devers. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Driven nicely into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Into the box now, Ketel Marte, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Ready with the 1-0. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And that misses. 2-1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Now the 2-1. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. He's down low and he gets the call. Strike 3 looking.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the box, J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. That's wide. 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
2 out here and a runner at second. Ball 3. 3-0.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never say die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Striding in for Boston, Xander Bogaerts. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Two and 2 the count. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Jesus Aguilar would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. And the payoff pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Wow, how quickly things change. The possible winning run has gone from in the hole to on deck to at the plate. Things have gotten a lot more interesting here in a hurry.
Gerardo Reyes takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Jesus Aguilar will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Comes set. Now the pitch. He's set. The 0-1. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Throw on to first, and the Orioles have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
9-6 the final tally in this one. Baltimore brought the bats in this one with 18 total hits. Arnold Aristi claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles, 9 runs on 18 hits. No errors, they left 12 men on base. For the Red Sox, 6 runs, 10 hits. No errors, they left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 3 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.